Hello, boys and girls. Thanks for chiming into the fishing reel again. Something I want to share is um, this here. I'm working on this ring actually right now, and the the thing I want to share is I punched out a 3/8 hole, which is this size, from a dollar coin. Let's say $1. This one here, which is a little bit bigger than a quarter. And this is what I actually punched out there after I annealed it a little bit. So this is what I punched out. It's a 3/8 punch. And so far I stretched it to a, what do they call this, a 16, which I think is pretty impressive to get something from this size hole to actually this size opening, which is actually larger than a quarter. It's a small side, right? And it's not silver. It's just one of these like coins here. What's in there? I don't know, like nickel, copper, or something. And what I didn't realize is, if you look at this one here, there's hardly to see anything here on the edge. But you notice there's something, and I figure I'm going to preserve that. This is like this, like Pluribus unum in God we trust, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm just gonna polish it out. But what I really want to say is, it's pretty impressive. From like a 3/8 hole, I can get like this big. This is crazy. But I annealed like 7 or 8 times, and as you can see, the wall is getting like thinner compared to what I punched out. So I guess I just have to keep in mind. And every time I annealed it, I kind of rimmed the inside edge and the outside edge, and flattened it out, even though there weren't any cracks visible, but just in case. And this is a quarter with a 1/2 inch initial hole. Let's see how much bigger this is with a 3/8. And this is an older ring that I started, and I just cranked it up and down, and reduced it and stretched it, reduced it like 3 times or something, just to see how far I can go. So after about 3 times, it cracked. Now this has a 1/2 inch hole, and this one has a 3/8 hole. Now look at the difference in size it makes, or difference in width. It's pretty good. It's actually a lot. It's like a 16th, at least a 16th, just by using a larger diameter or a smaller diameter in the center. If the coin is bigger, like this one, compared to the quarter, it makes for like a wider band, or I guess a bigger band. And I got these things here from Amazon. It has these round tips of all kinds of sizes like that. It seems appealing at the moment. Working this, it does not work for me at all. You've seen probably some guys on YouTube using that with a ball or something. They have this cube here with all different sizes, but they're not using these. They just use a like floating steel balls like that. So this is a set I got for a couple of dollars on Amazon. Goes all the way up to 3/4, which is good. So, and I have the hole punch here from Amazon. And what happens is I took it out. Well, you gotta, it's all like oiled and in a plastic bag, but once it's sitting there for a day, it's starting to rust. So it's actually, it's not stainless, it's not an alloy. It starts to rust, and unless you have one of these, which you can actually, let's see if I can show this quick. I made it myself here. You put a quarter in, you clip it in, you put another quarter on top. This one has a hole, but clip it in, and then this will fit right in between here. And you find your like 1/2 inch hole and punch it through. So you would have to make one for a 1/2 inch hole, a 3/8 hole, a 9/8 hole, blah blah. And there's a dude on the internet, he sells them. I would assume he actually kind of prints them himself, with a 3D printer, which is probably not more accurate, but you can do like different sizes. I mean, the center is the center. How much more accurate can you be? But yeah, you have then a quarter size to fit in there. But there's so many different coins out there. So I bought this set here from Amazon. Got 5 sizes. It got a 3/8. It's got the 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, and 5/8. Just put them in there. Here, and this is actually here again the quarter, the dollar, which is larger than the quarter. And you can see, you throw it in here, put your die in. This is the 3/8 die. Throw your dollar in, and it doesn't really move a lot. It's really centered nicely. Put your top on. So once the coin is centered, period. So you can put any of these in, from the 3/8 all the way to the 4/8, 5/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and just punch it through. That's it. It's very easy. Don't need to go all out for like $400 or $500. Just get the easy one. If you have like foreign coins that are like a weird size or something, any machine shop actually can make you one of these washers to center your coin. That's it. That's all you need to center the coin. So, but actually, this here is this coin, and I punched out this hole, a 3/8 hole, because I figured I want to make a wider band. Now this is a 3/8 punch out on a quarter, and this was a 3/8 punch out of this. And I got this up to size, American size 16, and you can see how thin the walls get. I guess I could just call it a wall compared to what I punched out. Now there's a little burr on this side, which probably adds to the visual thickness, but it's getting thin. I don't know if I want to go any further. So it's a size 16. It's supposed to probably go on my finger here. So if I get over the knuckle and push up a little bit, so there's still plenty of room. So once I reduce it, I'm sure it can fit, or I can find some other finger it can fit. And this here, like I said earlier, I just stretched and all that. So this is the difference in thickness from a quarter coin with on the left a 1/2 inch hole, and on the right a 3/8 hole, which makes the band wider. You know, it's just the way it is. And of course, if you use a larger coin with a smaller hole, it'll make the band wider. Okay, so got the punch set from Amazon for a couple of dollars, 5 different sizes. Don't get this, it'll rust in no time. You have all these different sizes, but really you need a coin ring with the 1/8 hole. So this is really not what you want. And you need some sort of like jig that holds any of your coins. For any coin you need one jig to keep them in the center, which you have to eyeball through the holes and then punch. Don't get this, because you'll never press. If you have press, get them. I don't care. But this only works if that block is like absolutely 100% centered under your press on these like little stationary balls, right? So don't get this. That already saves you $100. Spend it on this. Spend $50 on that. Get this press for $89 with free shipping. So you got a stretcher, reducer, and I would say get this list here, or just pause the video and copy it or something. Is it good? I can see it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Here. This is all the sizes and convert it into millimeters, inches. Get this. Take a picture, print it out. Don't measure it. I tried. I got this thing here. It was in a set. You like an 11. You turn it around. You're okay. You're 24 millimeters. Well, bullshit. You're not. So get this. Get this chart. See what you are. Cut it a size or make it a size. Done. So, and then this here, I wish it would come with a couple of larger diameters, but it is what it is. Comes like that. Put it in your vise, and you can press and you can hammer. You can hammer away. You know, a couple of pliers, file. You know, with a torch, right, to anneal it. Ice water, and there you go. But initially, I'm just really impressed how far on my first attempt I could stretch this $1 with a 3/8 hole. I think this comes out at like 3/4 in the end, or 1 inch. Almost 1 inch. Look at this. It's like almost 1 inch out of 3/8. That's crazy. Anyways, that's it. And we're gonna make this a band. Okay, don't buy this. Buy that from Amazon. Buy that from Amazon. You know, Ryobi polishing wheel. We talked about this earlier. Just get her. Have fun with it. Can polish anything with it. Knives, forks, you name it. Rings. It's not a waste of money. If you're into polishing or knife sharpening, this is your thing. Or knife making, go for it. Okay. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Girls too, obviously. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about this. Thank you so much for watching. And the fishing reel is out.